I didn't realize what a packed house we'd have tonight, so it's pretty full. I think what we'll do tonight, when the sixth graders, we're going to fill up all these seats with the sixth graders, but I think make it easier for you guys. Sixth graders, we'll just fill in what we can. When the seventh graders move over here, the rest of you can't fit here, we'll fit over where the seventh graders were. Okay? The seventh graders, you'll fit in where you can here. When you're done, fit in over there wherever you can. Okay? So just be a little flexible, and that'll be a little easier for our audience. So, okay, let's get started.
Good evening and welcome to our concert. For the enjoyment of all audience members, please follow these policies. Please no food, candy, gum, or drink is inside allowed the Performing Arts Center. Please turn off all pagers, cell phones, and any other devices that could interfere with the performance.
Please do not leave your seat or return to your seat during the middle of a performance. The use of cameras or recording devices is prohibited without prior consent.
Our sixth grade band will begin tonight's concert with Power Rock, featuring 2 songs made famous by the rock band Queen. Listen for the songs We Will Rock You and Another One Bites the Dust.
beginnings a few months ago. Parents who may remember many days at home with mouthpiece buzzing and squawking. We have moved on and are now playing actual songs. We will now feature each section of the band playing a song from our lesson books. Take some blues, mix in a snowstorm, maybe in the excitement of a snow day, and you get our last song, Blizzard Blues.
The James River runs through Virginia, forming in the Appalachian Mountains and flowing into the Chesapeake Bay. The English colonists named it James after King James, the first of England. as they constructed the first permanent English settlement in the Americas in 1607 at Jamestown.
The terracotta army that guards the tomb of China's first emperor, Qin Shi Huang, is nearly 8,000 warriors strong. These towering stone figures represent the emperor's fierce army and continue to guard him thousands of years later.
Snow is based on the charming Japanese children's song Yuki, which talks about the excitement of children playing in the snow. It is a favorite traditional song in Japan.
Songs of Christmas Cheer is a medley of 3 well-known songs heard in Western culture during the celebration of the Christmas season.
Above and beyond the triumphant fanfare that reflects the unique connection between composer, conductor, ensemble, and you, the listening audience. While musical selection lasts a relatively short time, the emotional highs that touch the human spirit in an exciting performance will hopefully endure forever.
Peter Warlock was a pen name for British composer Philip Heseltine, an expert on 16th century music. In the early 1920s, he helped translate a book from 1588 that described the art of dancing from the 16th century. The book also contains a number of dance tunes, which he transcribed into modern notation and eventually into 6 dances for orchestra. Here are 2 of those tunes, arranged now for band by Johnny Vincent.
Thank you.
Also known as Care of the Bells, Ukrainian bear carol is based on a 4-note repeating ostinato pattern. The song is also based on a Ukrainian folk song written in 1904 by Mykola Leontovich.
Holly Jolly Christmas was written by Johnny Marks in 1962. The song was featured in the 1964 special Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, in which Burl Ives voiced the narrator Sam the Snowman. The song, as well as Silver and Gold, was given to Burl Ives due to his singing fame.
Well, thank you very, very much. I want to first of all thank the kids, 6th graders. What a great start this year. 7th graders, you can hear the improvement from one year to the next, and also with the 8th graders. Let's give all the kids another big round of applause for their hard work. And I do say hard work because band class can be sometimes hard work. You know, we don't just do things once, but we have to do them over and over. And you can see, oh, Mr. Wagner, we got to do that again. Yeah, we're going to do it again because we're going to make it as perfect as we can. And so now you hear the results because they've been working hard, and it sounds really nice. So I want you to keep that in mind too, band students. You know, all the hard work pays off because tonight sounds great. And I say that now because now you're going to have to make choices coming up in the early or late midwinter, I guess, in January or so. You'll start signing up for classes next year. And the parents and all the encouragement you can do, you know, I know my own sons, when they were trying to decide whether or not, I said, well, give it another year, see how it goes. They kept sticking with it. And now my son, well, both of them stuck with it all the way through. My older son, now he's taking music appreciation classes in college. My other son took some classes, been playing. He bought a new little percussion drum set for this apartment. You know, he keeps playing. They listen to all kinds of different kinds of music. I don't think they would have had they probably wouldn't have done it if they didn't take a music class. So you know, just keep sticking with it. I think there's so many opportunities, not just my sons, for example, but I know students I've taught that play in the church that I go to. Some people play in community bands afterwards. Some people go on to college and play. And I tell you, even if you don't continue in some form or fashion, but if you continue through high school, I think it'll stick with you all your lives, you know? And so just remember that it's hard work, but it pays off because there's so many great opportunities. And I'm talking about way in the future, but even next year, in the next grade that you enter, even as you go into high school, like this year in the springtime, our high school band is taking a trip to San Francisco to tour up there. So, you know, we have a chance to do that when you get to high school band. There's a lot of performing opportunities. Mr. Schmidt is a great high school teacher. High school students, are you here? Where are you, high school students? Hey, there they are. So, Mr. Schmidt's a great teacher, right? Yeah, so you guys want to see more of these guys sticking with it, right? So, all right. And these are great students. By the way, parents, if you ever want your sons and daughters to hang out with the right crowd, I mean, the high school band kids are great kids, and I think it's a great group to be part of. So I know there's lots of choices. But I think if you stick with it, guys, boys and girls, you'll really be glad that you've done it. So it's a great opportunity. All right. Parents, thank you for all of your support. Students, let's give your parents a big round of applause for all they do for us. It's really great. This is quite a crowd we had tonight. I remember packed. I can't remember it being this packed before. This is awesome. So really nice. All right, we've got a big transition to go through here right now. So remember, we practiced before, so brass is on stage, percussion, flutes and clarinets on the sides, the saxophone's in the middle. Go ahead. They're supposed to go home and tell their moms, dads, brothers, and sisters to get an app on their phone with some sleigh bells. How many people got sleigh bells shaking? Let me see. Sleigh bells. All right, cool. All right, awesome. So we did this piece a couple years ago. It was a lot of fun. To help you out, we have two fine young ladies, excellent sleigh bell players. They've been practicing their sleigh bells. And when they shake your sleigh bells, you can shake your phones with them. Okay? So whenever they're sleigh belling away, go ahead and join in with us on the sleigh bells. Okay? Our last song is I Jingle. Thanks again for being a great audience tonight. And I wish you a very happy holidays. Thank you very much. One, two, ready? right, thanks again. Thank you. Have a very happy holidays. Nice job, sleigh bell people. Nice job, sleigh bellers. All right, thank you.